Okay, I think now I'm live. Oh my goodness me. Ah, okay, yes, I'm live. Holy dooly. Okay, that was an effort. I really need to work out something else for this. My phone is really flat, so I've got the cable plugged in, which is hampering a little bit. Maybe I need to change my setup as well. But anyway, hello, I am Simply Narelle from Simply Narelle Stitches, and I am a cross stitching addict. And if you're here, say hello. I don't know how to see the comments. I don't want to play around with too much. Nope. Okay. I'm not touching anything. Anyway, so this is my first ever live, if you can't tell. And tonight I thought I would just do a little bit of stitching for a little while, give it a test run. If you were here a few minutes ago, you would have seen the first one. It was absolute train wreck, but hello, nothing new like that. Hello, KSM McDougall. Thank you so much for popping on. Did you see the last one? It was a bit of a train wreck. Can I say a bit of a train wreck any more times? Probably I can. Anyway, so I recently joined, can't talk now. I recently joined TikTok and had fun just filming while I was stitching. So I thought, oh, let me try YouTube Live. Yes, and let me tell you, it's not as easy as you think it is. Oh, Mia, hello, hello, hello. Oh, so nice to have you drop by. What time is it there, Mia? It is 7:52, nearly 8 p.m. here on Wednesday evening. Yeah, so I thought, well, how hard could it be to do a live? Well, now I know. I've learnt a few things from the last one that I tried to do that was, guess what? A train wreck. Anyway, I thought I would stitch this Emily Munro quilt by Rosewood Manor, designed by Karen Kluver. This is a Whipco piece that I am way behind on. I think it was a February call, and yeah, I'm not caught up near my Whipco goals. So anyway, 1 p.m. Mia. Wow, lunchtime. So anyway, I thought I would have just a quick little stitch and a chat. So, what should we chat about? First thing on my mind is how I really don't like these type of charts because of the colour changes. Every second stitch seems like you are changing colours. So yeah, not fun. And we won't tell anyone, but I shouldn't turn it over. When I did these little ones here, these little flowers, I did carry behind. So how many people here watching carry behind and pretend they don't? Because really, when it's framed, which it will probably never ever get framed, but if it does get framed, I'm hoping you don't see it. And if you do, you do. But I am not doing one little stitch, finish it off, and then go over here and do another little stitch. And even with these four here, I sort of carried. So I'm going to turn over and I'm going to show you what I done. So see here, I carried the red. Red's probably a bad colour to carry, actually. Really, really noticeable. But yeah, so, and I carried the yellow as well. But, I don't care. I'm sure it'll still be fine. And like I said, framing here in Australia is so ridiculously expensive. You need to sell a kidney to get anything framed. So, yeah, not going to happen. I do all my framing myself. Not that I've framed much, but I get my frames from charity shops, so they're dirt cheap. They just need a bit of, TLC, clean them up. Maybe I've got a few that I might actually have to sand. They're wooden. I might have to sand them and repaint them or restain them or something because they're a little bit worse for wear. Clean the glass and yeah, off you go. All good. So let's see if I can actually get any stitching done. Probably not. And how many times, who wants to guess how many times I'm going to miscount? Probably lots. I'm going to go quiet when I count because I can't do two things at once. Here we go. First one done. Yes, you always carry two. Yeah, I think a lot of people do. There's no cross stitch police, and if they came to my channel anyway, they would get short shift, I tell you, because it's all our own work and it's unique. And question as well, when you do long legs like this, well, first question, do you do individual square or stitch by individual stitch like I've done up here, or do you do the long lengths? I used to always do that, but it's very tedious and drives me insane. So if I can get away with the long legs like this, I will. And the second part of that question is, do you do a little pin stitch to hold it in place? I know on a few I haven't in the past, and then when I've gone back, it seems like, I don't know, the thread is stretched or something and it's not sitting nicely anymore. So I don't know. And I need to swap glasses to read the comments. Oh my gosh, that's getting old, isn't it? All right. I remember, yes, that angel, that was absolutely gorgeous. Yes, exactly. Very, very expensive framing. Must be really cheap in the States because, you know, every second person over there you watch on YouTube is always getting their stuff framed. I don't know. That or they're all really rich. So are you all stitching as well? Please say you are, because then I know you're not watching it like a hawk and going, why is she doing that? I don't do it like that. I actually really like easy back stitching like this. And I guess it doesn't matter if it's not perfect. Where's that going to? Oh, I don't have the flower there yet. Oh my gosh, is that in the same row? I think so. Yeah, good enough. You do long as well? Yeah. So I hope no one notices when they look at this piece that up here I've done the short, but I've changed to long on this one. Oops. Never mind. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stitches up. Sorry if you are stitching and counting. You're stitching on your full coverage. What is your full coverage? I am so loving full coverage at the moment. But I must admit, I don't give them a lot of time. But when I do stitch on them, I absolutely love it and don't want to put them away. Okay, so that's 2. Oh, look, I'm not even going to count. But round about there looks good. No, I really should count, shouldn't I? Oh, I was right. Anyway, oh, the happy accident. I think that's there. Oh no, you didn't get any sleep last night, Mia. What a shame. I hate it when that happens. Hope you're not sick or anything. You probably just got the worries of the world on your shoulders, don't you? You have a lot on your plate, Miss Mia. So that is totally understandable. You annoys me sometimes. I'll get into bed and I'll be really tired. And then hubby can fall asleep so dang fast. And he starts snoring and it's like, oh, there goes my chance to get to sleep. But it's like, there's no way I have a chance to get to sleep for him. Because literally, 30 seconds, he's out. I'm going, what? How do people do that? Not me. Oh no, look at that. What happened there? Oops, we didn't see that. I have no idea what that is. Oh no, I am not undoing all that. Well, I don't know how to fix it. Help. Oh, sugar. All right, let me dodge it. There's no knot or anything. I don't know why that happened. Now you've all seen it. I can't get away with it. Can't just leave it there. Got to do something about it. Oh my goodness. He has a CPAP. Oh no, short or long, but no, probably not. Ghosts in the Forest from Charming Creations. Oh, I haven't seen that one. I do love a ghost, I tell you. I'm a little bit into the paranormal. I'm trying to work out how I think I might just have to. No, I've done it now. Eh. And I didn't finish a sentence. 2 sentences, but you'll get used to that with me. Now, I am going to try and, this could be very embarrassing. Try and feed these through. Oh, I can't get it threaded. Oh, I missed. Oh, no. Dang nabbit. Oh, come on. Oh, help. My stand here is getting in the way. I can't get into my thread. Sorry, I also have a frog in my throat. Throat, I should say. Right, now I'm going to attempt to feed this back through here. So at least that one is secured. And you know what? That probably doesn't have a thread attached to it, because I think that's where I just started. But anyway, yeah, he's got a CPAP machine, but you know. Oh, roll me the lots container with me threads. Gosh. All right, and then try and do this one the same. Oh my gosh, this is so awkward. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to turn this for a little bit. Is not going to be able to see that great. Okay. Yes, success. Oh no. Oh, it came unthreaded. Oh my goodness. Oh no, I can't get it threaded. I'm actually going to come back to that once I've got it out of the stand, I think. And I'm going to have a bit more control. So we'll just leave that dingle dangle there for now. I don't know the stitches down there either to get it hooked into. Let me try and thread it this way rather than my normal way. Oh, look at that. First time. Wow. Oh my goodness. Do not come out again. Do not come out again. I don't have enough. That's the problem. Oh, oh, oh. I think we're going to have success this time. Oh, look at that. Yes. Crisis averted. Look at that. Wow. Oh my goodness. Giro d'Italia on 3 whips. First one done for today, 195. Wow. 3 whips a day. I'm trying to do 2, but I'm not being very successful with it. All right, next. L. 3, 3, 4, 5. Oh, now you're going to see my messy storage while I'm working on several projects at once. What I do is, what number am I after? Oh my gosh. What was it? 3, 3, 4, 5. I got a master set of my DMC, all in little containers, and I will pull out the colours as I need them. And then when I finish the project, I'm too lazy to put them away. So I will dump them in this tray, and then if I think I've used that colour when I get to the next project, I will grab it through here. See, there it is. 3345. Had used it for a recent project. Then I'll dish them out of that tray. And this tray actually is my late mum's old tray. And it has to be from, I can't get to the pattern on there now. Oh no. Has to be a 70s thing. Can I move all these and show you? It's got like these, I don't know if you can see. Wait, where's the camera? There we go. Can you see like those flowers? Wait, where's the there you go. See those no. The flowers. It's like gold on it and beautiful flowers. And yeah, I can't, too much in there to show you the rest. And it's got this gold edging around it, which is lifting off on one side. But there was a really big tray like this, matching, and this smaller one. And I went, I'm going to use that smaller one and put all my threads in it. Been sitting in my cupboard, since Mum passed nearly 9 years ago. And it's like, well, I could use that. Just sitting there. What else am I going to do with it? All right, that's not enough to do anything with. Let's toss that. But I probably should make a liner for it. And I have a confession with the Giro d'Italia Mia. I'm really not stitching it properly. I've lost track of how many stitches they're doing each day, or how many, kilometers they're doing each day. And because I'm using those whips, my Mirabilia, whips for Giro d'Italia as well as Mirabilia May and Springo, I'm just stitching, I don't know, maybe 200 or a few more every day on the whip that's called, and I'm not even checking the race to see if I'm doing more or enough. I don't know, but I'm pretending to play along. Oh dear. Okay, so here we go. Let's get some more stitching done. See, I feel like I've done next to none. Okay. Now this is going to tell me whether my stems are in the right place, because now I've got to do these little stitches. Why can't I find the hole? Oh my gosh, what's going on? Wow, that was way hard. So I don't know how long I'm going to be on for. And I'm not the chattiest of people, but this was just a trial run anyway. And now I know what I need to do to set up. Maybe the next one will be easier. So what should we talk about? Who's got a topic? Because, I don't know what to talk about. We could talk about the weather. It's been raining in Brisbane, very soggy. Sun came out today. It was beautiful. And the clouds all disappeared this afternoon, so that was nice. Oh, Mia, definitely go take a nap. My goodness. I'm surprised you're still awake with no sleep last night. Jeez. I wouldn't be able to see the holes if I hadn't had any sleep. So whoever's here, what's your favourite designer? Whoops. I thought I had one. I thought it was Rosewood Manor. But I keep knocking the phone. I'm sorry. I keep bumping the phone, don't I? Because I got my goggles on, my magnifying goggles. And I've also got my phone plugged in, the charger, and I keep bumping the cord with my goggles. I can't see without my goggles. Take Dad to hospital in the morning. Oh, okay. Yeah, so I thought Rosewood Manor was my favourite designer until I found Amy Stewart. And yeah, I have quite a few of hers. Resisting so much buying the Library of Cats or whatever it's called. And I believe there's a Library of Dogs coming as well. But I don't know. Like, I definitely won't be crazy and do the 2 panels of each. I'll only do one. But it's so hard to pick between them. They're both just beautiful, those panels. But I've seen Siski doing the 2 panels on the one piece of fabric. She is crazy, crazy, crazy. I'm definitely not doing that. But I like both panels. So do I do... Here I am talking about starting them. Oh my gosh, no, Narelle, don't do it. Usually just stitch full coverage. I'm not doing. Oh yes, I love those ones from Cottage Garden Samplings. Is that the first one, the first series in the woods where they had the fox, and what else did they have? The swans, the eagle. I've got that whole series. I started the fox. I've probably done maybe 200 stitches into him, and that's it. But I haven't bought any of the others, much as I would love to. Because, you know, like, I'm turning 60 soon, so I have enough in my stash that I could stitch till the end of my days and beyond. You know, stitch in the grave, because I've got so much. And I'm not marking off my stitches. This could be a disaster. Right. Next we have... Have you ever finished a full coverage? I don't know. Are they the things that you actually finish? I know Kim Hollenbach finishes them, but I don't know yet. I haven't decided yet whether I am a finisher or a process stitcher. I mean, I like having finishes because then it's like a sense of achievement, but I'm not sure it's my guiding thing. Like, I don't know. I have recently liked all the finishes that I've got. Second series. Oh, wow. So you're putting both series on the one piece of fabric. It must be a huge piece of fabric. Or it's a really small count. Or a large count. Or whatever, however you want to say it. You know what I mean? Like a 46 or something. God, I couldn't see that. I think I've got... my fabric is big enough for the all of series 1 on it. I think I'm using Country Vintage Mocha or whatever it's called. 6. But you have a low whip count. All right, come on. How many whips you got? You don't want to know how many I got. I got way too many. But, you know, I don't drink, I don't smoke, so that's my vice, is cross-stitching. Okay. I don't remember if I said on, was it this one when I started, or the first one that I deleted because it was a, guess what, a train wreck. That I've now joined TikTok. I know, crazy, crazy, crazy. But you know, why not? You only live once, don't you? So have fun. As long as I don't stress myself out with it. What am I doing with this one? Oh, look, I've got these flowers in the wrong spot because I can't fit that leaf in. Or my back stitching's in the wrong spot. Something's in the wrong spot. So let's do a bit of creativeness here. 6. Oh my gosh. Really? Wow. That is awesome. I could not do that. I like too many things. I want to start everything that I see. Oh, you want to guess how many I got? It's embarrassing. No, it's not. I don't care how many I've got. Really. In the end, it's just, no, I don't want that there. Where am I putting this leaf? Bother. Let's put it there. Oh no, my back stitch is in the way. Yeah, over 100. You're right. Spot on. 116. John, what? John Boy the what? I bet you're not a cross stitcher, are you? Are you? I'd be very surprised if you are. I doubt it. But anyway, hello. Happy you're here. As long as you're not rude and disrespectful, you can stay. You might surprise me. You might be a cross stitcher. Cooper Petey. Wow. I don't know if I've been to Cooper Petey. I used to go to Lightning Ridge quite a lot. Love Lightning Ridge. Oh, that's the wrong spot as well. So Cooper Petey's, that's in South Australia. Yes? I believe. And let me get Cooper Petey. That's where they have the underground houses because it's ridiculously hot. I think, if I remember. We went looking for opal at Lightning Ridge. Loads of fun. Heaps of flies. But it's totally different to what it was when I was growing up and we used to go there on family holidays. Used to walk around, you're not allowed to do it anymore. At Lightning Ridge used to be able to walk around between all the mine shafts. And I've got a photo of, I don't know, maybe my brother's 10, I'm probably about 8. And we were on a, what do they call them? The heap next to the mine shaft. It's not slag heap's not the right word. And we were sitting on the side of it, scratching through, looking for opal. And right next to us is the open mine shaft, no cover, nothing. And it's like, oh my God. My parents were either really, you know, lax. I mean, they were very careful, but there's no way I'd take my kids around there when they were little. Can't be trusted. I'm surprised we didn't fall down a mine shaft. But now you're not allowed on the minefields in Lightning Ridge. You've got to go to, oh my gosh, I forgot the name of it. Greywin Dump. Or, yeah, I think we went to Greywin Dump. There's somewhere else. I can't remember the name, but we went out to Greywin Dump. And, you know, the miners that are there are like, see someone strange digging through the heaps on the dump and go, oh, what are you up to? You know, just looking for a bit of opal that you might have missed. Of course, you didn't find much, but you know. Who has come in? I can't see. I need to swap glasses. Ruth the Magpie Stitcher. Hello, Ruth. Nice to have you here. This is my first live, so apologies if it's you know, not what you're expecting, not what you're used to if you see other people who do lives, but I thought I would jump on and just do a little bit of stitching, test the waters to see what it's like. And the first one I did was guess the word, Kim. Train wreck. Anyway, yeah, it was a bit of a mess. Camera around the wrong way, wrong angle, all sorts of things went wrong. So I just deleted it and started again. But now I know the setup, I can come back again. So Ruth, are you stitching while you're watching? And if so, oh sorry, I just blow my nose. If so, what are you stitching? I am stitching Emily Munro Quilt by Rosa Manor. Okay, these are very time consuming, these little flower pots. Looks so pretty though, doesn't it? Look like sunflowers. Right, what do I need next? I'm getting really hot. I'm sure you didn't need to know that. 676, probably in my tray. I'm so sorry. Yes, look at that. Went to it the first time. Goodness. I'm going to turn my fan on. I'm getting really hot. Right, hopefully that's not too noisy. Stitching Cinderella for the Giro d'Italia. Oh, who's Cinderella by? Is that from a magazine or is it a full coverage? Kim, I gotta laugh. Fractionals. What's a fractional? Can I tell you a secret? I never do fractionals. Now, cross stitch, please don't come for me. Okay. I know. You should do the, you know, the fractional. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I do a half stitch and I'm happy with that. You know, gotta do what you gotta do. If I did all the fractionals, then I would not be stitching because it would drive me absolutely batty. Yeah. So you know, people get nice rounded corners and stuff because they do the fractional. Yeah, no, I just do a half stitch and it's like, yeah, from a distance, who's gonna know? And the people that are gonna see it are not gonna know I haven't done it right, are they? Yeah. Welcome to the world of Narelle Lazy Stitching. That's what I should call myself, the Lazy Stitcher, hey, because I take a lot of shortcuts and cut corners. Oh, look, now I can't even get me thread sorted. Anyway, here's what it is. Oh, dear. This live's no good. I'm letting you know all my secrets. You don't look at me the same again. Alright, what am I doing? I don't know. This one. So out of your 6 whips, Kim, how many are full coverages? Probably most of them, I'd say. I shouldn't say that, but yeah. I'd be surprised if they're not. Oh yeah, I love Lightning Ridge. We used to go, not every year, but for quite a few years, we'd go in school holidays, and we always went in. Do we go in summer because it was off season? So the town was really quiet, and yeah, of course it's stinking hot, and flies are plenty. But there's so much to do in Lightning Ridge. Like, I love it. So yeah, and of course, I had to take the kids. When they're old enough, I had to take them to experience it because we used to hook the caravan on growing up, and yeah, we had many a holiday at Lightning Ridge, and it was all about getting out and fossicking for opal. And we also used to go to, I don't know if anyone knows, a town called Bingra in the central west, sort of bit northwest, I guess, of New South Wales. Not too far from Lightning Ridge, I guess. And it's a place called Ruby Hill. And you used to fossick there for rubies. That's why it's called Ruby Hill. um, oh, we used to spend hours and hours at Ruby Hill fossicking for rubies. We got quite a few. Oh, they weren't big stones, but they were okay. And then um, I got pictures of us sitting at the table in the caravan of a night after we'd come back, going through all the stones of what we had collected, and some were like, you just take it because you think there's some red in it, and then we used to clean them up in a bucket of water and stuff, and it was so much fun. I loved it. Well, I took the kids back there. I don't know, quite a few years ago, maybe 12 years ago. And Ruby Hill's not like it was. They've let it all overgrown now with grass, and it's like the hill's still there, obviously, but it's not a fossicking hill. When we were there, it was like bare dirt. I'm going back to the 70s, so sometime that wasn't like long ago, was it? Oh, dear. 5 full coverages plus the cottage. No, I can't talk. Plus the cottage garden samplings. One piece of. Okay, yeah, 1 whip. No, no, no. I see. I count that as separate whips. Each chart on that fabric is its own whip. Because then when you finish it, you can say, "Look at that! I got 12 finishes." But each one is a finish. So yeah, I couldn't do one finish. Like I did. If you watch my videos, I recently finished Golfing Partners, but the male one. But there's also a female in that kit. So they're 2 different whips. In my whip count, they count as one. Saying that, but when I count them as the finishes, they're 2 separate finishes. Does that make sense? Probably not. Anyway, right. What do I need? 3721, and then this one is. Oh no, it's not. There's a little bit of back stitching there. Oh no, look at them up there. Oh, Karen, what were you thinking? There's so many changes in this. 3721. Sorry, that was really loud. I had to move something out of the way because I don't think I've used this colour. So I don't know if I can fit this in the camera. This is my storage for my flosses. They're all in there on their little bobbins. And then I've got 4 of these trays and all in numerical order. So when I, get too many in my little tray on my desk, they go back into their home in here. But that doesn't happen very often. It happens when I am moving the tray from my desk where I stitch out back onto my trolley when I finish and they start falling off. That's when it's time to clear them out and put them back. Yeah. I used to, when I started, I used to have a skein of floss for every whip in their bag. That's before I had 116 whips, really. And then I quickly learned that that's very expensive. When you start getting the bigger projects and you're needing, 50, 60 skeins per project, it's like, that's a lot of skeins. So then I went, there has to be a smarter way, and realised, well, if I had them all on bobbins, then I can just pull the bobbin colour when I need it and not have to have a million skeins. And then I could save money for patterns. Okay, what is this one? These two down here. I think when I have finished this pot, I'm going to call it quits. What have I done there? That's one. Oh, no. Oops. Okay, don't look. But, oh, God, you probably can't see. All right. These stitches here, that stitch is right. What have I done? I don't know what I've done. But this stitch here is over 2 threads, but it goes halfway down this green one. Oh, look, I'm not pulling them out. I have no idea what I've done there. But see, obviously I can't talk and stitch at the same time, because that's just a really silly mistake. Or maybe I need to choose something easier to stitch on. Easier fabric or an easier pattern, maybe, if I'm going to do a live. But anyway, here we go. No one's going to notice that. Got a stitching police. You're going to be on to me. Oops, and there's one up there. Oh, I'm liking this pot. It's so, so pretty, but geez, fiddly as. I think our opal miner man might have gone away. Because I know you stitching ladies are boring. Okay, now, what is that cross? 926. Oh, wow, a blue. Wow, I wouldn't have thought of blue. So Kim, if you're still there, what are your 5 full coverages? I might know some of them. Although if they're not Amy Stewart, I probably won't. I don't. Maybe I shouldn't ask, because I'm terribly influenced by people. Because I will go look them up and go, well, that's pretty. I have to have that one. And I resisted the artisy sale that was on the other day. I went, no, not looking. But for my birthday, I think, and if I do my, I was going to say if I do my 60 by 60, then maybe I will buy a full coverage. But I'm not going to get the 60 done by the time I turn 60. It'll be in my 60th year. Anyway, who said hello? Someone said hello. Swap the goggles. Innocent Phoenix. I doubt you are a stitcher. Are you? I doubt. But hello anyway. Thank you for dropping by. Please no nasty comments. Be nice. And if you're not a cross stitcher, it's nice that you said hello. No, Amy's. Oh, what? And you did not resist the artisy sale. Oh dear. What did you get? And what is your favorite genre? Like, are you a dragon or a mystical type person? Like, that's what you gravitate? No, is that what you say? That's what you like? There you go. That's better. English. See, I'm a floral. Really? And birds. I like stitching birds. Oh, wow, you're an embroiderer. Cool. I don't have the patience for that. You got to be more precise. This is, well, I should say easy, but I've done something dodgy down there. But anyway, you just got to, to make crosses. It's so much easier. Although I do love watching embroidery videos. Like when people show them doing the stitches, I think they are fascinating, but just not for me. Although I did embroidery, this is probably going to, back in high school, we had to do embroidery, and we did placemats with the design printed on them. And you love horses. Oh, cool, Kim. Yeah, and they had design print on them. And I remember mine was really old fashioned. It had a lady in a big floofy dress with a bonnet, and then flowers around her, and then like a border all the way around, and then flowers in the top corner. I still remember it. I might even still have it. Anyway, and my mum, my late mum, she was an embroiderer. She loved never did cross stitch. She loved embroidery. She was a fantastic sewer. But she used to do embroidery. Back in the 40s and 50s, when she used to get the train from out Western Sydney into the city for work, she'd take embroidery and do it on the train to and from work. So she did phenomenal things like your napkins and your tablecloths and all that. It was absolutely stunning. So when we had to do something embroidery, I think Mum said, "Look, I've got some old placemats that I never did." So she still had them in her stash, untouched. So then she taught me all the different stitches, and I loved it. But it got to the night before it was due at school, and I hadn't finished it, and I was so tired. I stayed up really, really late trying to finish it. And Mum said, "It's okay. You've only got a little bit to do. I'll finish it for you." And I was so grateful. I really have it somewhere. I should pull it out. Where is it? I think I've got it somewhere. I'm going to try and find it. And I'll either show it on my next YouTube video or on my next live. So, yeah. Really, it's beautiful. I love it. It's probably a bit yellowed now. Wow, embroidered since you're a teenager. I don't want to ask. It's rude to ask how old you are, but is that sometime? Like for me, I'm nearly 60, so my high school years, that was a long time ago. You're focusing on 2 whips this year, Kim. How can you focus on just 2? I get bored. Oh my gosh, you're amazing. I have to do a different whip every day. I mean, although saying that, when I stopped recording my YouTubes for a while there, for like, what have I done? For like 3 months, I didn't record a video. And part of that reason was because I wanted to just work on one thing. I was sick of changing projects every day. I got that way that's like, I never seem to be making progress on anything. I'm not getting things finished. And it was purely because I had so many whips. I still have so many whips. But I just was doing a couple of hundred stitches a night on them. And a lot of them are big projects. Like, well, it's going to take me 10 years to finish it because a couple hundred stitches a night, maybe once a year, is not enough, you know. So I thought, well, I want to actually work on some of these for a period of time. And I did. I turned monogamous until the whip was finished. And I had a lot of whips that were close to a finish. And I thoroughly enjoyed it. But then I got over my little monogamous stint and went, now I'm bored just stitching on the one thing. It's like, and I knew I was over it when I sat down to stitch for maybe the fourth day on a project and went, no, I'm just going to play for a little bit. 2 hours later, I really should try and stitch 10 stitches later. Oh, let's play another game on my phone. It's like, I think I'm over the monogamous bit now. Let's go back to doing mini whips. But, you know, nothing wrong with changing what you do, is there? That is it. That pot is finished. Oh my goodness. I like the touch of blue in there. Totally unexpected. Oh gosh, where do I finish these threads? I'm just going to call you innocent. I hope you're not offended that I suggested that you weren't a stitcher. It's just that we had a opal miner on here earlier from Cupidi. And he's never probably held a needle and thread in his life. So it's like, probably not a stitcher. Anyway, we had a lovely chat about opals and stuff. And that is it. That is that little one pot finished. And how long have I been on for? I have no idea. Is it going to tell me? It doesn't tell me. Huh. Okay then. I can't see that here. So can someone tell me how long I've been on? Not that it matters. I'm just curious because time can fly sometimes. Oh, now I'll bucket this up. Goodness. Oh, fingers and thumbs today. Let's try that again. I should write a list of topics, shouldn't I, that we can talk about. Yes, variety is a spice of life. Very much so. But I'm running out of space for all my whips, so I have to can the farm soon, although I do have a lot of things I want to start. I have fabric aside for, I think it's 5 more full coverage starts. And then June, actually, June I'm doing just kits June, or June just kits, whatever. And I'm just going to be working on all my kits in June. And I have, what did I work out? 22 kits, I think I worked out. And then I thought I've got lots of kits I want to start though. So I have put all my kits, whether they are started or not, into a wheel, and I'm going to spin it every day, pick a project. So there potentially could be like 12 new starts in June. But anyway, we'll see what happens. But that is it. I am done for tonight. Thank you so much for hopping on. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, it was fun. I'll come and do it again. I have no idea when. Oh, I'm sorry. Ruth is. Oh, see, I put the different glass on, and now I can see. It's not Kim that's focusing on 2. It's Ruth that's focusing on 2. Oi, 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 oi. Anyway, thank you so much for dropping by, and I'll see you again sometime, whenever. Can't promise it. You know, life is life, and life is lifing. Thank you so much, and happy stitching. And until next time, bye bye.